In this video, you and I are going to break down how to reignite your role in the household as a leader. Let's face it, marriage and relationships don't always look and feel like the way you thought they might. They don't always look like the Hallmark card version of what you thought a relationship was going to be. In fact, when you start to add in more responsibilities, they could get downright challenging. I know for seasons in my life, it felt like I was being chased by a pack of hungry wolves. That was my responsibilities. In those times, it felt like the only thing I could do was to retreat. But as I retreated, what I was actually moving towards was a cliff. Felt like there was no easy way out. But my friend, this is exactly the opportunity you want, because this is where you can find your strength, and this is where you can reignite your leadership and your role in the relationship and your role in the home. The magic you're looking for is the same magic she's looking for. It's a belief in yourself. It's a confidence that you understand the mission ahead. It's a transition from understanding that it's not supposed to be easy. The obstacle truly is the way, that every setback leads to an opportunity. And the pain you're experiencing right now is only temporary, my friend. In this video, I'm going to show you how to become the man that she truly desires and how to rediscover the man that you actually are. The first thing for you and I to look at and break down is the actual role of leadership. Now remember, that is actually what a woman is looking for in a relationship, because leadership is a masculine energy. It's a masculine quality. And when you don't possess the energy of leadership, what that forces her to do is for her to move into a more masculine frame. And anytime a woman moves into a masculine frame, she will eventually over time start to resent you. And maybe that's where you're at right now, but don't worry, we're gonna fix this. I want you to remember this simple phrase: what gets rewarded gets repeated. Because what often is taking place in a relationship is some women just naturally are gonna be more masculine. Maybe it's through experiences they've had in their life. Maybe it was something that happened in their childhood. Maybe they've had a previous relationship where they felt like they had to be more masculine. So naturally, they will start to take on a masculine role, no matter what. But this is your opportunity to recognize this and reward her for the moments that she allows you to be the man. Like, this literally shows up in the little things. Like, imagine you're walking into a restaurant or you're walking into the mall. Who's opening the door for who? Does she just walk in front of you and start to open doors, take care of it herself? That's masculine energy. Is she the one dragging you by the hand, or are you taking her and leading her by the hand? These are like little metaphors, but actual symbols of who's leading who in the relationship. This isn't something to be combative. It's not like you're fighting for this position. So what you do rather is you reward the moments where she allows you to be the man. You tell her how good that feels for you. You want to always speak in her language, because her language is emotions and feelings. If you find yourself saying, hey, what do you want to do tonight? I don't know. What do you want to do? You're not leading in the relationship. Obviously, this is a bigger picture moment. It's not you just saying, hey, do you want to go somewhere Friday night for dinner? It's, again, an example or a metaphor of who's leading who in the relationship. So once you've set up that frame, you lead the dance on a Friday night. Then at the end of the night, you thank her, hey, thanks for letting me pick out a spot tonight. I always enjoy your company. It always feels good to go do some stuff together. So you just did a little moment where you rewarded the behavior, because what gets rewarded gets repeated. Now, my friend, what you have to understand is that you cannot beat the DNA. At the base level of the DNA is we are designed to survive. So think of your family unit as a tribe. And you, my friend, are the leader of that tribe. And so you have to be honest with yourself and ask yourself, if I was following me, would I allow myself to lead in this relationship? Would I allow myself to lead this tribe? Like, if shit hits the fan, are you the type of dude intellectually, emotionally, and physically that can handle the challenge? And if not, this is your call to step up and start to become that guy. Now, you don't have to be a fucking superhero. Just be the type of man who can handle situations. What she's looking for is when the shit hits the fan, when there's a storm, are you the type of person that's gonna look to her and go, what do we do, babe? Or are you the type of guy that says, hey, I got this. We'll be all right. We're going to be okay. No matter what, we've got each other. And we're going to stick through the storm. We're going to get to the other side. What that boils down to is a belief and trust in yourself. A belief and trust in your vision, and ability to be confident in the midst of the storm. Think of it less as like roles within the relationship and more qualities or fabrics of masculine energy and feminine energy. Now, men and women are going to possess both, right? I possess feminine qualities as well as masculine qualities. But when I'm in a relationship, it's my opportunity to bring forward my masculine qualities in a healthy way. Because this is the second thing to understand, is there's always two sides to a masculine or feminine energy. There's the healthy and healed side and the shadow side. So the number two is to understand your shadows. So as an example, leadership is a healthy masculine energy. But on the other side of leadership is actually control. So when you're unhealed, when you're insecure, when you haven't done your own inner work to understand yourself and your journey of life, maybe you're avoiding the call of God, of the universe, to say, hey, This is your opportunity to create, to become, to believe, to build. When you choose not to answer the call, you'll often be stuck with insecurity. Or maybe you've had a past relationship that didn't work out the way you wanted it, but you haven't gone inward and looked inside to heal those wounds. You haven't realized that your scars can truly become your strength. When this takes place, your masculine energy might stay with you, but it becomes a shadow. And so what once was leadership now becomes control. So do you think a woman wants to be controlled? Of course not. She wants to be led. So this, my friend, is your work to do. It's your work to heal that so that you can change what is a shadow into something that's light and offers value to the relationship. So what this might look like in a relationship is you might be a little bit scared of your own masculine energy because maybe there's shadows within it. And when you try to lead, it comes out as jealousy, envy, control. It's tense, it's tight. My friend, again, this is your opportunity to heal, to grow, to learn. Because once you heal it, it's one of the most beautiful things you can bring into the relationship. And that shadow becomes something light, and then you begin to lead in the relationship. That allows her to relax and move into her feminine nature. She will embrace those qualities. Even if she's a strong woman, she will embrace the feminine energy. Being feminine doesn't mean you're weak. Being feminine is a very strong energy. It's a very beautiful thing. So it's learning to understand the energies of both masculine and feminine, and that there's always a shadow side and always a side that offers much more light. Number 3 is don't forget the little things that got you started, right? There's these simple little nuances that are powerful. So let's say number 3 right here is romance. Remember, no matter what, a woman is always going to enjoy and appreciate being romanced. So my friend, you've probably been in the relationship for a while. You, my friend, might be looking at things like, well, I provide for her. I work, I do X, Y, and Z. That should be honored and valued. I want you to remember this. A mentor once told me something very powerful. They said, Troy, your work, your purpose, your mission is for you and you alone. And that changed my perspective because I was expecting the other person in the relationship to see my purpose the same way I saw it. But they can't. They have their own journey, their own life. You are two independent people coming together. Because of this, like many men do, I started to let go of romance. Instead, I was moving into what you'd call a provider role. But the provider role, my friend, is boring. It's flaccid. It's overly logical. What they want is excitement, play, spontaneous energy. Those are feminine qualities. And so romance is the perfect way to recreate that or ignite that energy within the relationship. So what I want you to do is, even if you have to write it down in your schedule, at least once a month, make a day that is focused on romance and romance alone. Now, of course, don't ever tell her that you've scheduled romance into your life. She doesn't need to know that, but this will allow you to make sure that you don't leave romance off the table. So maybe on that day, you send her flowers. Maybe you write her a little note in the morning. Maybe you plan something special, or for that weekend, you plan a special outing. Whatever that means to you, this will give you an opportunity to obviously connect with her, but it's also gonna nurture that part of yourself so you stay connected with romance. This is also powerful for you because we can get over masculine as men. And so when you add in some of that feminine energy, romance into your life, it helps you to stay in flow, the sweet spot. And that's ideally what you're looking for as a man in relationships and ideally in life as well. That's one of the beautiful things about being in a relationship with somebody else, is to help you nurture all your qualities as a man. The fourth thing, and something powerful to remember, is one of the easiest way to kind of create that like leadership type of energy is through being decisive. It is far better for you to make a decision and then ask for forgiveness if it's gone wrong later than to not make a decision at all. That's a powerful statement because to be decisive is the role of a leader. And sure, we're gonna make mistakes, but guess what? If the tribe is all sitting around wondering what we're gonna do and no one steps up, you don't go anywhere. Again, my friend, this is an opportunity to lead, an opportunity to discover who you are. And there's going to be challenges along the way. That's the point. You're helping your family, your unit, navigate the choppy seas. And this is how it plays out. You are the one looking forward. You are the one casting the vision, and everyone else is looking to you. My friend, they are looking to you. So stand strong in the face of the storm. Be decisive, have a clear vision, be comfortable with making mistakes, not having it all figured out. Own your mistakes and carry forward anyways. It's the confidence and the energy you emit that we follow, and you're the man for it. You can do it. And my friend, these are the foundational elements of how to restructure your family, how to step into that leadership role once again, how to reignite her passion and interest for you. Remember that she has feminine energy and you can ignite more of it out of her. And feminine energy is spontaneous. It likes to play, it likes to laugh. As men, we often get stuck in our logical mind. We're trying to solve things. We're trying to figure things out as we navigate the responsibilities that you and I carry. And my friend, one of the beautiful things about being in a relationship is a woman is here to remind you to play. I mean, they're the ones that bring the energy to the home, the passion to the home. Honor her for that beauty, what she brings in. She's the heart of the unit. Honor her heart. Less logic, more emotion. Remember, her language is emotions and feelings. She also gets scared and anxious, but my friend, she's looking to you. And I know as a man, it can get heavy. the weight of responsibility. It feels like we have the weight of the world on our shoulders. And oftentimes you and I want to run from that. But my friend, what I would encourage you to do is think of this role, this responsibility as a gift. It's actually making you stronger. There's no goal. There's no end point. It's all a process. It's all the journey itself. And so along the way, show your heart as well. And most importantly, don't ever stop believing in yourself. Never, ever stop believing. Even if you're at the rock bottom moment, you feel like you got nothing to give to the family. Guess what? That's where you start. That's where you build yourself. That's the foundation you start to set. They're going to follow your lead. You eat better, they eat better. You prioritize exercise, they all start to prioritize exercise. You start to laugh and play once again, they start to laugh and play once again. You say, hey, we're gonna go have an adventure this weekend. They will embrace the adventure this weekend. My friend, you are the leader, whether you like it or not. This is your moment. Step up, show out, and go all out. I love you and I'm here for you. If you could do me the favor, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.